Hello everyone, the name's Ben. I'm going to be having the gastric sleeve surgery in 2 days' time. I'm currently doing my pre-op diet, which I actually thought would be harder based on what I saw on YouTube or what people were saying. They were saying it was incredibly difficult. I found it very straightforward. It's just a mental thing, and within 48 hours, the hunger pains had gone away, basically. That's what it felt like anyway. I was doing the yogurt and soup diet, which I got bored of after about a week. So that's the only downside of doing the pre-op. But yeah, I'm having it done here in the UK. I'm having it done privately at the BMI Clementine in Harrow. As I said, in 2 days. I went for my pre-op assessment today, which I thought was going to be underarm swabs, urine tests, blood tests. I've had that done. But it was just a blood test and a COVID test. I was in and out in like 20 minutes. I had to travel 200 miles to do that. And I paid for a hotel the night before because I had been told it would take about 3 hours. But when I got there, they looked at my... Because I'd done a pre-assessment phone call like 2 weeks ago. And they looked at what my surgeon had written when he did his consultancy with me and my medical records and just said, we don't need to do any more additional testing. Like you're not a high risk case in the slightest. So let's talk about my weight. So you've got a bit of context. When I booked and paid for my surgery, I was exactly 25 stone. I've been like yo-yoing between 20 and 25 for like 8 years. I'm 37 now, so like late 20s. I was at my happiest when I was around 20 stone. I wasn't as out of breath as much. But then during COVID and running a business that's very stressful, I've ended up getting to 25 and it just felt like it was just going to continue going up. I'm not an emotional eater. I'm sitting here now having not eaten anything since 3 p.m. I squished in a load of meals today. I did them all one after the other. Straight after my pre-op, and I haven't had a craving to eat anything. What I probably have done is put one mint in my mouth. That's not going to cause any issues. So yeah, the pre-op diet, fairly straightforward. I'm going to try and document as much of this as I can on my journey. I've bought a little selfie stick for my iPhone. Yeah, I'm going to try and get as much as I can. I don't know what I'll realistically be able to do. I'm not a YouTuber. I used to stream once upon a time. I'm a failed streamer, so I've got this funky setup. You can see this dog here, who's looking at the treat, and he's not allowed to have it. Much like me, much like potentially you, if you're going through this or you're contemplating it, you cannot have the dog treat. The dog, oh, it's over there. The treat. There you go. But yeah, here's sort of my plan for this channel. I'd like to document the first year, and it's going to start by me talking about the pre-op diet that I was told to go on, and I'll show you a bunch of paperwork around that, which I think people will find very interesting because, especially if you're thinking like, it answers so many questions. Before I saw my consultation, my surgeon I should say, and I had my consultation, I had a billion questions, so they just got fed up with me and they sent me all the documentation. Probably, I think, yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was, that it suddenly appeared in my inbox. And just having a read of like the 80 pages basically explains everything from the pre-op diet, the pre-op assessment, what happens on the day, what happens immediately after surgery, what the diet needs to be, what you can and can't eat, risks, side effects, all the good and bad, and it's all just in one big document. So I'm going to break it into several videos where I will basically show that document on screen, and I will fairly quickly skim through it, and it's basically going to be on you to hit pause and read it. If I read it out loud, it would take me hours to read. So I'm just going to skim through. It's potentially a document that shouldn't be public, but there isn't a document like this that I found in the UK from the NHS or any private company that is in so much detail. So I'm looking forward to getting you that. I'll probably do that on the last day of my pre-op, which will be tomorrow. So that'll be the next video. So yeah, expect a pre-op video before I go in. I'll try and do some updates as I'm having surgery. I'll probably do some shorts on YouTube. So feel free to subscribe and you'll get my shorts. I have been told, or I mean, every video I've watched about the operation itself, I would say about 80% of people have complained about gas pain. I'd like to think my pain tolerance is pretty reasonable. That was their assessment, that my pain tolerance was very reasonable. I'd explained I had a few procedures done that weren't invasive. And I, as a kid, I broke my neck. And they basically ascertained that it shouldn't be much of a problem. We'll wait and see. If every video on YouTube is to be believed, it's going to be agony and I'm going to be in tears for days, which is the general consensus. I'm being really optimistic and I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be an annoying discomfort. And if that's the extent of the pain post-op, then sign me up. Let's go. I'm ready for the operation tomorrow. Like now, actually. If they're available now at 10 p.m. in the UK, let's do it. I'm mentally prepared for how my life will change afterwards. I think I am. I'm 99% certain I am. I'm mentally prepared for it. I've done all the psychiatric tests and I have, luckily, through my insurance company, got access to as many consultations as I need with a psychiatrist or a counsellor. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So the next time you'll hear from me is tomorrow when I'll go through the pre-op. And yeah, I guess I'm trying to think what other YouTubers talk about at this point. They usually blabber on like I'm doing, and I apologise if that's the case. But yeah, I'm now 23 stone and 10 pounds, 23 stone and 9 pounds, something like that. So I've lost 13, 14 pounds during the pre-op diet, which feels absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for that to carry on. I can't wait for that to carry on as of this Thursday when I go and have it done. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want. You don't have to. If you're watching weight loss videos, you'll probably get recommended this video. But let's have a like goal, because I know YouTubers love to do that. Let's go for a like goal of 14 likes. If we get 14 likes, I'll be a happy chappy. So yeah, I'll be back soon, at some point tomorrow, or potentially the day after. I might upload it the day I go to surgery. It's at 7 a.m. my surgery. But I'm not a great sleeper. I can see myself being up quite late that night, and I'll just do it that day. But anyway, enough from me. Welcome. Speak to you soon.